Bradford. Murray. Touchdown.
Throws. Caught. Witten. Touchdown. That is just crazy.
Man, we didn't have to wait very long for this one. Philadelphia and Dallas in week 2. MJD, we saw two really surprising Jekyll and Hyde games from these teams last year. Philly obviously destroyed Dallas the first time they met. Dallas beat Philly for a game that ultimately helped send them to the playoffs as well.
Right.
Here they are again in this one. Let's talk about the Eagles and what they need, or actually the Cowboys, what they need to do to get a win against the tricky Eagles team.
Well, I think you have to take the game plan the Falcons had. You know, you got to keep that offense off the field. Get off the field on defense, attack, run to the ball. Make sure when you get to the quarterback, you hit him. When the ball's in the air, you got to go make those opportunities. On the flip side, I think Philly's going to go back as an offense and try to get their tempo going because that's when they're best. And so you have to be able to try to, I guess, get sacks, get off on third down, get picks, whatever you can do to just disrupt them as much as possible.
It was weird last year just how very different those two games were between teams. It was only a few weeks that separated those games as well. All right, switching to the Eagles now specifically, what do they have to do to get a win?
Well, since Dez is out, you know they're going to run the ball. You have to get to Tony Romo. You have to get to Tony Romo. When those opportunities present themselves of him wanting to run or them wanting to throw the ball, play action pass, your pass rush has to get there. I mean, he's only going to look at one guy now, and that's Jason Witten. You have to know that. You have to cover him, make sure he's covered, let the other guys beat you, and hit the quarterback as much as possible.
We saw Romo against the Giants in Week 1, completed 80% of his passes, 3 touchdowns, 2. He's getting credit for 2 picks, which were balls that touched receivers. So I don't know if you want to give him credit there, but it was because the Giants barely touched him. He faced hardly any pressure at all.
Well, exactly. I mean, anytime a quarterback's comfortable in the pocket, it's not a good thing for your team. Mm-hmm. Romo tends to be a little erratic when guys are running around and when he's running around like a chicken with his head cut off.
But when he has all day, he's as good as they come.
Yeah, he's one of the best. So you got to make sure when you get to him, guys are slapping at his legs, pushing him after plays, just letting him know that you're around so that he had that in the back of his mind.
All right, real quick, who wins this game?
I'm going Philly. I'm going Philly. I think Philly's going to bounce back. I thought in the second half of the Monday night game, those guys played well. So you have to allow that confidence to kind of go in. And then I think Sam Bradford's going to get back on track. And Dallas is banged up. They have too many injuries. They don't know who's going to be their running back. A lot of question marks. Well, we'll see, though.
No matter who wins, you can almost always guarantee it's a good game between these two teams. Dallas and Philadelphia, Sunday at 4:25 Eastern.